Hello and welcome back. My name is Dave, and today I thought again doing a strange intro. Never mind. Let's cut to the chase, shall we? So today we got a film I'm just going to choose off the shelf here. So this is War, a really nice intense sort of film. Uncertainty, chaos and disorder. Extraordinary, like The Hurt Locker meets Paranormal Activity, only it's real. It's real, apparently. It's just so real, you just cannot avoid it. It's so real. Let's get to it. And if you hear chirping, like it's saying birds, we got birds in the corner of our roof. How about that, eh? Some crazy. So this film is about Operation Iraq Freedom. A very powerful, interesting film. It goes from a first-person perspective of what happens. It is fine. It's a really good idea, actually. I like the first-person idea. It's different, it's fresh, and it makes an incredible story. It's a fresh breath of fresh air. Let's put it that way instead of a fresh breath of fresh air. Yeah. Now, it's an 18 film. I think they could have got away with the 15, but there's a lot in this film that needs to be taken into consideration. 1, it's amazing. 2, there's a lot of action scenes, and 3, there's some fantastic language in this. Now, this film goes from the US shores of the US all the way to the downtown Baghdad, and it's a really well scripted, very well plotted, fantastic scenery. The story, yeah, it just works so well on all sides of the scale and spectrum of whatever you want to do with this. I don't know what you want to call it. But I think it's one of these films that is really fantastic. It's really interesting, really dynamic, and it's powerful and funny. Well, maybe not funny as such, but scrap that. No. This also goes to the actual palace of Saddam. So, yeah, it's fantastic. You go to the actual palace, which is fantastic. I love it when you make a film or someone makes a film and you go to real locations. It just makes it a whole more real and more exciting. And yeah, you get to see it in all its glory. It's a fantastic looking building, and it's really well utilised in the film. Now, there's a lot of horrors going in this film, in the Iraq War to start with. Anyways, a lot of horrors, a lot of murder, a lot of killing. Obviously the same thing, but depends how you look at two different things. A lot of civilians got killed, a lot of soldiers got killed. Sometimes the way people, the Iraqis, kill people, blown up buildings and cars to protect their land. Sometimes you take them to mind thinking, well, you've blown up your own place, you've blown up your own vehicles, you've blown up your own country. How does that help you to get rid of other people, get rid of the invaders, i.e. the Americans? It doesn't. It just angers more people, and then you see, if your place just looks like a crap hole and it doesn't work at all. But the journalism as well also dictates that maybe more that needs to be. The journalism in this also adds in stories that maybe didn't happen, or sort of expand what maybe happened and made some lies and it wasn't true, and adds maybe false details in there, which sometimes you think, is it real, is it not? But you got to take journalism as it's not true until you've seen or heard it from soldiers or someone who actually been there. Again, journalism, you can't really tell it's right and wrong, but you got to go with it. You can only read the facts if you're home in, say, US or outside the Iraq sort of area. But the barriers get stripped down between you, me, and the soldiers. You get to see the real life soldier, you get to see the real life movements, you get to see the operations, you get to see the details of the vehicles, the uniforms, you get to see everything gets stripped down, everything gets broken easily into what you can understand, and it's just a really sort of, it's an easy film to watch. I really do like this film. It's one of those I highly rate, and it's, yeah, like I said, it's a very exciting, powerful drama. It's a very exciting action film. It's fantastic sort of era to maybe make a film of, because it's more recent, it's more fresh. You can come up with loads of different things and do loads of different stories, but sometimes the good old stuff is just more fantastic. But this one, I just believe that it's just really good. This is War, and it's one of those films that has huge impact. And if you've seen this film already, please let me know below in the comments. I'd be happy to see what you come up with and what you got to say. Yeah. This has some special features on there, so don't take too much of the old featurettes, but audio commentary, interviews, airlift to Q8, creating the maps, deleting alternative scenes. Deleting alternative scenes, if I get alternative correct, is fantastic. But the scenes itself is really good. I like deleted scenes and the alternative scenes, which I wish they sometimes you can add a feature onto DVD, or you can include them into the actual film, so if it's part taken out or something. Or you can watch the film with the alternative ending or something. That'd be quite nice. I really quite like that. It's a looking case, not the most amazing stuff, but a little busy. Got the vehicle blown up at the bottom there. You got the sniper at the top, American Sniper. I like the title. It looks quite nice and fresh. I like that style. The back, it's well, there's a bit of mishmash and a load of different stuff on there. Special features at the bottom there, but it doesn't really catch my eye too much. It's one of those that sort of looks, yeah, a bit too busy. Inside is like, I don't know, same as the front cover. It could have done a bit more, could have made a bit more something, but it looks alright, I suppose. It does its job. But no, overall, yeah, I think it's a really good film. Well action packed, very exciting. If you want to get your surround sound dust off, if you want to get dust off the surround sound either, that'd be a better way of putting it. Then this be one of those sort of films. It's really good. I must recommend it. This is War. Fantastic.